wasn't even a national champion in my college years, although I ran every year at the University of Arkansas. But I graduated and looked at what it was going to take to become a better athlete, to put all my eggs in one basket, and to really see what I can get out of myself if I made the right choices. So I looked at what the best in the world were doing, and I learned that all of the people that were winning gold medals and breaking world records all lived and trained at altitude. So I moved to altitude. I also found a coach that I believed in. I found a husband who was very supportive, and I chose a lifestyle that complemented my career path. And with every choice, I got closer to this dream. Some would say it's such a huge sacrifice to put all your eggs in one basket, but I don't believe in sacrifices. I only believe in choices. If winning a medal or being a champion in my sport is my goal, and I follow that to the best I know how to, I didn't sacrifice missing the fun party on a Saturday night that matters to me. And if I fall short in my results, in my pursuit of my dream, I'm firm in the knowledge that I was a better athlete in pursuing it, and knowing that what I wanted most got me closer, the choices I made got me closer to what I wanted most. So it starts with a single choice, but continues with a series of positive choices that has us reaching our goals. I've been running professionally for 14 years, and it's hard to imagine the person I was so long ago. I really have traveled leaps and bounds, but it all started with one good decision, followed by another, followed by another. And it's what this sport has taught me the most, and I use this philosophy now in everyday life. This summer, I was in the thick of training for this ING New York City Marathon, and to earn my dream of winning this race. As you saw my debut in 2001, it was an extraordinary experience right after the events of September 11th, so it was even a miracle in my mind that this race was even going on so close to the event. But in New York fashion, the city rallied and put on a beautiful and patriotic marathon, and it still remains one of the highlights of my career. And so I've always wanted to win this prestigious race. When Andrew and I found out we were expecting our first child, I immediately halted my running plans without any decision making. It just seemed the natural thing to do, and I researched how to be a gold medal mom. So as long as I was in charge of nursing this baby inside, nurturing it and making sure that she's going to come out nice and healthy, this became my gold medal pursuit. So whether it's business plans or family adventures, fitness goals or personal health, let's move forward towards our plan with one simple decision. You'll soon see how easy it is to obtain what you're looking for, and how moving forwards and towards what really matters can nurture so many other areas in your life. The fulfillment of merely chasing your dreams, let alone reaching them, is energizing enough to motivate you to have peace in your work, relationships, and your sport. So as you're here in this room of fit, marathon-ready runners, come to terms with how you'll be better at something and everything you do. You'll be surprised at how simple and easy it is to reach the epitome of what you expect out of yourself. When you combine passion and action, success is inevitable. Right now, you are at the peak of your fitness, so enjoy your marathon weekend. The work has been put in, but when Sunday afternoon comes around, all you marathon-ready people that were quickly walking the streets earlier this week will be walking a little more gingerly, with maybe a little limp, and cautious as you step off the curb. But in all of that, you'll be wearing a smile and a finisher's medal around your neck. And at that moment, you'll be more accomplished than when you woke up that morning. Because during the race, you will have enjoyed the journey and the positive choices it took to get you to any specific point on that course, and specifically the finish line. When you're faced with challenges on the course or in life, ask yourself some questions before you react and respond in any way. What part of your spirit do you want to show while you're out there? What do you want to stand for? What light do you want to find yourself in? What do you want to accomplish, and how do you want to touch the lives of others by accomplishing it? I firmly believe that the moments that challenge us define us. How we face adversity is what defines our character and what sets examples for others to follow. Another quote that's found its way onto our chalkboard earlier this year and stood the test of time, it was up there for a few months, I believe, was from Thomas Jefferson, and it reads this: "Far better it is to dare mighty things, to win glorious triumphs, even though checkered by failure, than to rank among those poor spirits who neither enjoy much nor suffer much, because they live in the gray twilight that knows not victory nor defeat. Thomas Jefferson, we only know his name because he lived and died by these words. He knew the thrill of breaking barriers, of exceeding expectations, of busting out of the mold and paving his own journey, and a journey that others followed behind him. When we stay in our comfort zone, we don't do anything special. It's when we push and claw and strive that we find that these so-called barriers of our life can really be moved around quite a bit. So many of our choices and so much of what we do is connected to other people. None of us can go the distance alone. In fact, what we do would have little meaning if it didn't have others to impact or be impacted from. I cannot imagine this race being so special if it weren't for the other 45,000 runners toeing the line with us. We would lack that surge of energy on First Avenue if the streets were bare, and the finish line wouldn't feel so sweet if it was merely a line in the road. To an outsider, our sport seems very individual. It seems cliche to continue hearing the terms, the loneliness of the long-distance runner, when it truly does take a village to move us. Well, I've never had more sense of a community, felt a greater sense of community, than sharing moments with those in this sport. That is why at challenging times, I ask questions that involve others. How do I want to be portrayed here? Because our actions speak to others as a model to accept and mimic. As a newly expecting mom, this question brings a whole new meaning, as I also attempt to inspire and encourage our daughter once she's born. In my personal and professional life, there's been many ups and downs, as we all can attest to in our own lives. But it's in the thick of those lower moments that we really embrace the opportunity to grow as individuals. These are our real-life gold medal moments. It is our challenges that define us. They define our character and our strength. They define our will. They define an attitude for others to adopt. There is no greater joy than finding the tools to overcome, override, or overpower what discourages us. The simple belief of finding potential in any troubling situation is the key to success. When we dig down or reach out for the answers, the strength we gain is unparalleled to any other moment in time. The positive choices we make, mixed with our actions when the going gets tough, will give us far greater strength on the other side. As we should be firm in the knowledge that we were better in mind and body today than we were yesterday, and tomorrow will be greater still, we move on with the acceptance of this. This weekend, remember that every day is worthy of fortitude, joy, silver lining, a cup half full, a self fully committed to triumph. Every day is a chance to earn your gold medal moment. I hope in some way the training has transformed you into something that you never thought you could be, empowered you in ways you never imagined, that running isn't just about cardiovascular health, but it's about making a difference. It's about getting out for that morning run and coming back and being a better person for the people that you're surrounding yourself with. And during the marathon, to enjoy the journey and celebrate the best you know how once you cross that finish line. So, for as you all will see, the finish line, are there first-time marathoners in here? How many first-timers? We've got quite a few. Well, you know we're going to hook you on this sport, but you'll see after you cross the finish line on Sunday that the finish lines are only temporary. There'll be another one looming in your future shortly after you say, "I'm never doing this again." You'll always find greater tools to get there. I know that every time I've crossed the line saying, why did I do this? Why did I put myself through this? I can't believe I made a choice to be out here today. That wears off in about 5 or 10 minutes, and I'm looking for the tools to be greater the next time. If I only did one more long run, if I only didn't put in that surge in First Avenue, I would have had the energy to get to the finish line. So there's always something we can perfect and tweak to get a little more out of ourselves. So congratulations, everyone, on the journey just to get here. Sunday is really a celebration of you and all the work you've put in. So enjoy the party and the celebration of fitness and health that will be starting once that gun goes off. And thank you for sharing the evening with me. I'd be happy to answer any questions either from the audience now, or I'll be mingling afterwards and love to spend some more quality time with you. Thank you so much.